Breaking news, Liverpool fans. I think we are officially in code red territory. What do I mean by that? Well, more than a month has passed since the transfer window has started. We haven't really heard any sort of rumors as to any positions, types of players, specific links for Liverpool, which is usually fine because Liverpool do like to operate behind the scenes. And, Michael Edwards, everyone knows that he is very kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? He's very covert in his operations. And I respect it. He gets some deals done that are done for a lot less than people would consider them being valued at that time. So it's a good trait to have. But what's not good to have is the only reporting about Liverpool news within the last couple of weeks to month being, well, Virgil van Dijk, Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, they have to get wrapped up, they have to get extended, and I agree. I would extend all three of them. But what happens when Trent Alexander-Arnold all of a sudden is, spotted signing Real Madrid jerseys, which on its own isn't an issue because Jude Bellingham has also signed not Real Madrid. He signed Liverpool jerseys before he went to Real Madrid and broke all the Liverpool fans' hearts. But he was signing Liverpool jerseys before he officially made the move over to Real Madrid while he was still at Dortmund. So it's not that deep. But what is deep, Matteo Moretto, who is an insider for both La Liga and Serie A, was writing specifically on Fabrizio Romano's daily briefing. In that article, it basically reveals that both Trent Alexander-Arnold and Alphonso Davies are being targeted by Real Madrid to be signed as free agents in 2025. And that puts us as Liverpool fans, myself included, obviously, in a pickle. Because we all know the might that Real Madrid has. And some of you might not be old enough to remember this, but this wouldn't be the first time Real Madrid has signed a Liverpool player on a free. Steve McManaman left on a free but way back. And obviously went on to win 2 Champions Leagues with Real Madrid, 2 league titles. Trent Alexander-Arnold's trophy cabinet right now looks almost similar to that of McManaman's across his whole career. If he goes to Real Madrid, he will only extend it by God knows how much. And I think Trent is personally the best right back in the world. So I don't really know what to say. I mean, I could sit here and tell you guys, oh no, don't. He's a scouser through and through. He won't leave. Maybe he won't. But he has a choice here, and it's pretty obvious. He can either leave and be to Liverpool fans effectively what Steve McManaman was, or he could stay and become what Steven Gerrard is to Liverpool fans. Either way, it's up to Trent, and we all know how close of friends he is with Jude Bellingham. We all know how quality of a side Real Madrid are year on year, winning Champions League after Champions League, La Liga after La Liga. For me, this is like the worst case scenario. Just the thought of Trent leaving on a free spells a lot of bad news for Liverpool. You need to sort out the right back position going into next season. Connor Bradley's good, but he's not ready to make that kind of jump and to kind of guide the ship himself from right back, and only himself. He would need some backup depth or someone that's better than him to start there. I don't even know who you'd go get. Maybe Kimmich, but is Kimmich trying to play a right back at like 29 or 30? Is that a smart choice to make? Is that a smart signing to make? I don't think so. The alternative to that would be the fact that, well, not the alternative, but a compounding, I guess, negative factor in Trent leaving on a free. Okay, Trent leaves on a free, but then you extend Virgil, you extend Salah, you're extending 2 players over the age of 30. You're letting a homegrown player leave for a fat goose egg. No money. That would be really bad for Liverpool, who is a club who has been trying to get past financial hurdles of the past. And if we do see Trent leave, I think a lot of those former hurdles would kind of come into frame again. FSG have been kind of, window shopping Liverpool for a while now. Will they, won't they sell? There's investment stakes. In today's day and age for football, the modern way in which football clubs operate as businesses is typically set up in a way that requires you to go and have to get different revenue streams because football clubs are huge loss leaders in general. So regardless, I understand FSG's position and being hesitant. But the one thing you can't do this summer, forget about Virgil, forget about Mo. As much as I want them extended, if you extend both of them and you don't extend Trent and he leaves on a free next year, that's bad news. If you go out and don't extend all three of them, that's even worse, obviously. But specifically referring to Trent, for me, the way I see it is he's currently the vice captain. He's a local lad. He's the best passer in the world. He's the best right back in the world. And Liverpool should just throw the kitchen sink at him. Be like, listen, from next season onward, if it requires, I wouldn't want to see Virgil or Mo leave this summer. But if it requires Virgil leaving on a free to keep Trent, so be it. If you can only sign and extend one of Virgil or Mo, you got to decide one of them is going to go on a free. Honestly, at that point, just based on the financials of it, I think you let Virgil go on a free because, he has been the captain. Him being bought, I guess, would be a little bit different because it would be like Liverpool selling Virgil as opposed to Virgil's leaving on his own accord. I'd rather we extend all three. But with these stories circulating, it starts to bring into question what are Liverpool's motivations for this summer? Are they going to wait like sitting ducks and wait for Trent to extend or Virgil to extend or Mo to extend when there's been no kind of progress on that front for the last month or so? Or are Liverpool going to go make some signings, get these, deals done in the meantime to extend these players? Or is Trent just going to leave on a free and we extend Virgil and Mo and we're left with players who, as much as I like them, are aging and effectively depreciatory assets? It's a confusing time to be a Liverpool fan. I liked what I saw in the preseason game. Trent Alexander-Arnold looked incredible. He's like coming off the bench, in place of Curtis and playing like he was part of the system for years. So very impressed with him. Szoboszlai got a goal in that friendly against Real Betis. And ultimately, I think Liverpool needs to make some moves soon because the Premier League season isn't far away. We're at the point right now where you're just kind of waiting for stuff to finalize, maybe a couple of transfers here or there, but Liverpool hasn't done any. So maybe there's a deadline day signing. Maybe there's a signing before the season starts. Maybe there's a signing deeper into the window. Who knows? I can't tell you right now, but what I do know is I'm nervous about Trent. I really hope Liverpool can figure out a way to sign all three. If not, I prioritize extending Trent and Salah because A, they'd be worth the most value, and B, they're pretty important to the way we play. Not to say Virgil isn't. Virgil is extremely important to the way we play. But center backs don't go for a ton of money. Forwards do. So keeping Mo, if we could keep him on a deal that would end up, a few years down the line, seeing us sell him for, 80 mil, 65 mil, that would be huge, and we'd get some more seasons of Mohamed Salah out of that. Virgil, he is older than Trent. Obviously, we should prioritize Trent in terms of extensions. So that's just my thought process on it. If you needed to, but I don't think Liverpool need to, or should they? They should extend all three. They should go out, sign some more depth options at center back. Maybe not center back since we do have Sepp Vandenberg, and I'd like to see how he progresses. He has kind of had a bit of a U-turn in terms of wanting to leave. It seems like he'd rather fight for his place. So who knows? Lots of question marks at Liverpool, but no answers. Not a single one thus far. I'll keep you guys up to date in terms of any sort of big breaking news with Liverpool. I'm hoping something comes. I'm sitting here like someone who's, I don't even know. I'm just waiting for something and nothing. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Like if you enjoyed. Comment down below. Who should Liverpool sign? How upset would you be if Trent left on a free next season? What about Virgil and Salah? How would that impact Liverpool in the future? How do you think the structure of the squad would be kind of adapted from there on out? And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Sideline Sedo. Peace.